Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Koriephina. If this is your first time here, then you are welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about some responsibilities that comes with being a married woman. You see, I see a lot of young beautiful ladies out there who are so much in a hurry to go into this thing called marriage. Now they are so desperate to an extent that they tolerate anything from a man, especially the one who has promised to marry them. Even the ones that abuse them, they are ready to tolerate and stay just for the man to marry them. You see, these ladies feel and think that they are ready for marriage, and yet they are not actually ready, because as a young beautiful lady that you are, there are so many things that you need to achieve for yourself before rushing and hurrying into marriage. Yes, you need to prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, especially financially before going into marriage, because as easy as it looks, it is not actually easy. You don't need anybody to pressure you. You don't need to rush. You have to take your time and learn so many things. If you want to go to school, you need to get educated. If you don't want to go to school, then you need to get a skill. You need to get a career. You need to build yourself, especially financially, in order for you to have a long lasting and peaceful marriage that you desire. Now let's quickly look at some of those responsibilities that comes with being a married woman. Number one is childbirth. Now, from the moment that you are married to a man, you start planning on how to build your own family, which involves having your own children. See, from the very first month of your pregnancy down to the last month when you will birth the child, it is not going to be easy for you as a woman. Although you might be getting support from your family members, from your relatives, and from your husband, but just know that all the stress, all the morning sickness, everything is all on you as a woman. And if peradventure you are still trying to pursue your career or learn a skill or go to school at that period, it is going to be very difficult for you, because you cannot balance these two things. It is going to tell on you. That is the reason why you need to get a life for yourself first. Now that you don't have children who will stop you, now that you don't have pregnancy that will delay you, you need to get a life. You need to achieve these things first before finally going into marriage. Number two is home management. Yes, home management is one of the responsibilities of a married woman. This involves taking care of your home, running the affairs of your home, catering for your children, and also doing your domestic chores. You see, this very one can easily break a woman down, especially those women out there who their husbands hate the idea of bringing in a house help or a third party into the house. Yes, a lot of men today, they hate the idea of having a third party in their home. They love their privacy. As a matter of fact, they just want to be there with their wife and their children. So if your husband happens to be that type of a man and he doesn't want you to get a house help, just know that all the home management lies and depends on you. Yes, you are not going to compel your husband to help you, especially if he's not the type that knows how to do domestic chores. Yes, because a lot of men today are not used to doing domestic chores. So you need to understand that as a woman, it is your duty to manage your home. Whether your husband knows how to help you or not, it is your duty. You don't need to fight, quarrel, or compel your husband to do that, except you are lucky enough to have a man who is supportive, a man who knows the need to help the woman, and a man who knows how to do his domestic chores very well. But you need to be prepared ahead of the future. You never can tell the kind of man that you are going to have for yourself. Number three in our list today is sexual satisfaction. You see this very word, it is a known fact that is not even arguable. As a married woman that you are, you owe your husband that sexual satisfaction anytime and whenever he wants it. You don't have any excuses whatsoever. And unfortunately, if your husband happens to be that type of a man who does not understand when you are stressed or when you are sick or when you actually want to be alone, then you have to give it to him whenever he wants it and anyhow he wants it. So these are some of the things that you need to understand before going into marriage in order for you not to feel strange or to feel surprised when you finally get there. If you are watching this video at this point, then thank you very much for staying. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for clicking onto this video and watching up until this moment. And then the second and last point that we have is financial support. Yes, as a woman also, you need to bring something back home. Yes, especially if you are that type of a woman that likes soft life, you want a luxurious life, you want to enjoy your life, and your man is not meeting up to provide the basic needs of the family. You need to support financially, no matter how small that you have, no matter how small it is. You need to bring something back home in order to have that desired type of family or marriage that you want. And then lastly, limited freedom. Yes, immediately you get married, your freedom will be limited, because as a married woman that you are, there are some places that you are not expected to go to. Yes, there are some places that you ought not to be seen, and there are people that you should not even be seen with, and there are some hours of the day that you should not be outside. Immediately after work, you rush down to your house to take care of your children and probably prepare dinner, unlike the man who can from his workplace go out to hang out with his friends and come back whenever he wants without anybody questioning him. So you see the reason why I said that women stand to sacrifice a lot and give in a lot of hard work when it comes to marriage, and then men stand to gain a lot when it comes to this thing called marriage. So I believe this video is helpful for you. As a young lady that you are, you need to prepare yourself. You need to know these things before going into marriage. Thank you for being part of this video till the very end. Bye, and see you in my next video.